The crowd is trickling in, the scene is set. I want all of you to join us in a prayer that the weather will remain this way. Okay? As you look above you, there is no shelter for you. Alright? It's open. We need to pray in whichever faith we believe in. And if we do that, I think we have really, really wonderful performers from Singapore, from Malaysia, from Sri Lanka, from India, waiting to perform for you. Alright? And they come from all walks of life, all ages. I'll reveal some of this information as we go along. Bharati, what do you think looking at them? What do you feel?
I think they are excited. I hope they are excited. Because this evening is going to be an exciting one. Like what Bimal has mentioned, it's going to be really fun. We have so many performances lined up for you. Many colorful costumes and beautiful people all waiting to perform for you. So even if it rains, which you wouldn't want, I hope you guys will stay. How is it?
They will always stay. But looking at the sky, well, let's be optimistic. Let's not even talk about it, as someone suggested from downstairs. Don't talk about it. So we won't. Alright, we move into what is going to happen in a short while. Alright, the VIPs, all of you are. The VVIPs are going to start trickling in as well. Beginning with Her Excellency Mrs. Vijay Thakur Singh, the High Commissioner for India. She is going to reach here very shortly. She is going to reach at point A, which is further down, and then she is going to make her way here, right? Following which, we will have two more dignitaries coming. We have at 6:40, we are expecting the arrival of Minister Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan, Minister for Environment and Water Resources. Just shortly after that, we also have the arrival of the Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Tharman Shanmugaratnam. Shortly after they walk here, we will expect the arrival of our guest of honor, His Excellency President Tony Tan, with his wife, Mrs. Mary Tan, right? And upon their arrival, there will be a short ceremony and we will launch SG50, Utsav SG50 right here in Little India. It's going to be spectacular, especially with such wonderful looking faces, all full of smiles, all dressed in traditional costumes, some in modern attire, but we are all here to celebrate. And thanks to some of the good stuff that they have put into the bag, we have fans, and that will help you a lot throughout this evening. There's some other stuff inside the bag as well, which we will try to get you to use a little bit later, right? Vandirukkum Anivarukkum Vanakkam. And there she is, Her Excellency Mrs. Vijay Thakur Singh, accompanied by Dr. Uma Rajan, advisor to LISHA. Let's welcome her to Utsav SG50. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். உட்சவ் SG50 சிங்கப்பூரின் 50வது பிறந்த நாளை முன்னிட்டு உட்சவ் திருவிழாவும் இங்கே கோலாகலமாக கொண்டாடப்படுகின்றது. இது உண்மையில் ஒரு திருவிழா தான், ஊர்வலமாக வருகின்ற திருவிழா. இந்தியர்கள் இந்தியாவின் பல இடங்களிலிருந்து சிங்கப்பூருக்கு வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். ஒவ்வொரு மாநிலத்திலிருந்தும் வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். வரும்போது அவர்கள் உடன் தங்கள் கலாச்சாரங்களையும் கலை படைப்புகளையும் எடுத்து இங்கு கொண்டு வந்து அதனை இங்கு பேணி வளர்த்திருக்கின்றார்கள். அந்த கலைகளை இன்று உங்களுக்கு முன் படைக்க இருக்கின்றார்கள். மிகவும் அருமையான ஒரு கலை விருந்தாக இது உங்களுக்கு அமையவிருக்கின்றது. பாரதி,
கண்டிப்பாக ரொம்ப பிரமாதமா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கிறோம். நீங்களும் எங்களோட சேர்ந்து இந்த கொண்டாட்டத்துல கலந்துக்கணும். அதாவது டான்ஸ்லாம் இருக்க போகுது. அவங்க ஆடும்போது நீங்களும் எழுந்து நின்று ஆடலாம், கை தட்டலாம். நல்லா நீங்க அவங்களுக்கு உற்சாகத்தை கொண்டாதான் ஆடுறவங்களும் பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்றவங்களும் நல்லா உற்சாகமா ஆட முடியும். அப்படிதானே?
சரியா சொன்னீங்க. உங்க கரவொலியில இருந்து வர்ற அந்த ஊக்கம் தான் அவங்களுக்கு உற்சாகத்தை கொடுக்கும். எல்லாம் உங்க கையில தாங்க இருக்கு.
ஆமா, லிட்டரலி அவங்க கையில.
உங்க கைகளை இரண்டையும் சேர்த்தீங்கன்னா அதுல இருந்து வர்ற ஒரு துடிப்பு, அதுல இருந்து வர்ற ஒரு எனர்ஜின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, சக்தி, அது நிச்சயமா கலைஞர்களை போய் அடையும். அவங்க என்ன கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்களோ 20 விழுக்காடு அதை விட கூடும்.
கண்டிப்பா. As a performer, I totally agree.
As I was saying in Tamil, it's all in your hands, really. We have done what we need to do. The artists have done what they need to do. They have been rehearsing for months now, many of them, putting in a lot of effort. And after the rehearsal, seeing each other, they have taken back some of the ideas from the others, added on, improvised, and they pushed themselves to the limits. We have very young children performing, and we have very, very young at heart performing as well. We have the pioneer generation performing in one of the groups, and that's going to be really interesting. So it's an array of performances, not just Indian, we also have multi-racial elements here. Truly Singaporean. This is SG50 after all.
Yes, this is an SG50 edition, and we have special items, special people performing. We will be announcing more. We will be giving you more information about those people later on.
Yes. So check into your goodie bags. There are some really interesting items there. All that for you to use and take back, of course, right? In a short while, as I mentioned earlier, we are expecting the arrival of first Minister for Environment and Water Resources, Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan, and following him, we will be expecting the arrival of our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Tharman Shanmugaratnam. Maybe we can play some soft music in the meantime and keep you entertained before we move on to proceedings, and upon their arrival there is really no stop after that, all the way. And at this point I want to share something with you. We will launch it with something exciting, but what's going to be even more exciting will happen around 10 o'clock. The grand finale. That is something you really, really don't want to miss. Okay? To give you a hint, it will happen in the sky. Okay? So it's going to be special, and I think the fact that it has been brought to here especially for you, you all just have to stay and watch that, the grand finale as well. Alright, so many things lined up here to celebrate as one Indian community. That's what this celebration is all about. Many different roots for all of us. We come from different backgrounds, but we are one united Indian community, and the Indian New Year celebrations, a part of which the Utsav SG50 is. So in a short while, we are expecting the arrival of our Minister and then DPM. Some music to keep you entertained in the meantime.